Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 19 for the PC and the New York Jets franchise. Today we're back in MetLife Stadium as the Jets host their first meeting with their sparring partner at the top of the AFC East, the Buffalo Bills. Both teams are 7-4 on the season, and with the Patriots joining them at 7-4, it makes it just that much more interesting. The Jets have the head-to-head lead on the Pats, so staying ahead of the Bills with a win is a chief concern. Josh Allen out of Wyoming must not have worked out as their go-to quarterback because they drafted Chance Brennan out of Auburn. He's an 87 overall already, but has superstar Dev as well. Will the Jets be able to put a little heat on him? He isn't a real mobile quarterback, so that might play to the advantage of the Jets. They still have Shady McCoy at halfback, and the receivers and O-line are less than stellar, aside from Kelvin Benjamin, that is. He's a solid wideout that Brennan should be able to make abundant use of. If you look at their stats for the season, Brennan is really spreading the ball around nicely, so New York is going to need to defend all the receivers and not key in on Benjamin. The defense, aside from having an outstanding safety complement, should be able to be scored on. It just depends on which Sam Darnold shows up for the game. Will he take care of the ball or be liberal with his turnover issues? Both squads are warmed up and back on the field for the kickoff, so let's join them as the Jets take on the Bills here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Bills take the ball first, and at the 25-yard line, Brennan gives off Alex Collins up the middle. He runs into Henry Anderson, but not before he gets a first down. Shady gets it up the hash marks, and he has another first down. There you see last week's numbers, 16 rushes for 51 yards, only a 3.1 yard average, so that needs a little work. Brennan goes long, and is complete. Jason Kroom makes the snag inside the 35-yard line of the Jets, and McCoy is stopped in the backfield. Avery Williamson getting to him. And that on third down is incomplete, bringing on Caleb Sturgis, and he boots through a 51-yard field goal. That puts the Bills ahead 3-0. And there are your stats on Sam Darnold. That interception number just absolutely jumps out at everyone. He needs a little work before the end of this season. Back to pass. Throws. Complete to Robbie Anderson. Finally tackled by Brandon Carr inside Bill territory. And there you see last week's production, 9 receptions for 151 yards. Patterson catches that one over the middle for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2, and Darnold is sacked. Tremaine Edmonds getting to him back at the 45. The throw this time is complete to Anderson inside the 25, and it's a first down for the Jets. Back to pass again, and he completes it inside the 10-yard line to Robbie Anderson. He's getting a workout this week and just passed 1,500 receiving yards for the season, and that one is complete in the back of the end zone. Jesse James, first touchdown of the afternoon. I was wondering if the officials were going to take a look at this, and there is a booth review. It looks like he was in bounds, his back heels just inside the boundary. And what is the officiating crew going to come back and say?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So failing to have video evidence to overturn it, The touchdown stands and congratulations are in order on the sideline. The Jets take a 7-3 lead, and after a Bill 3 and out, Darnold is back to pass again, completes to Jesse James, and he has the first down out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That is going to bring us to the end of our first quarter with your score 7-3. The Jets pull out in front, and the Bills need to come back in this one. Can they do it? First, continuing with the Jet drive, 3rd and 11, and it's complete again out to James for the first down. He's tackled at the 47. With that completion, now Darnold is 100 yards for the afternoon. And he throws out to Rodgers, complete again, down to the 26 for another first down. Up the middle goes Montgomery, and he can't get anywhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. A fake handoff, the throw to Anderson in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And the celebration in the end zone commences. Darnold threw that a perfect dart to Anderson, giving the Jets now a 2-score lead, 14-3. With under 6.5 minutes left in the first half, the Bills need to make something happen. From the 25-yard line, here comes the pressure, and Brennan goes down. Avery Williamson makes his 5th sack on the season, bringing up 3rd and 19. The throw goes out to Corey Coleman at the 31, but not enough for the first down. So the Jets take over at the 20-yard line, and that's a fumble. Darnold fumbled the football, and Star Lotulelei makes the recovery at the 7-yard line. Wow, that is a huge mistake by Darnold. And the Bills are in wonderful field position at the 7-yard line, getting ready to put a score on the board. Brennan brings them to the line. Collins goes up the middle, and he gets inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. And McCoy is tackled in the backfield. So on 3rd and goal, Brennan takes a WWE hit from Golden, and it brings up 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. That brings on Caleb Sturgis, and he knocks the ball through for another Buffalo field goal. That brings the score to 14-6, and back within a score. Darnold over the middle, complete to Patterson at the 46. Back to pass again. This one is complete out to Tomlinson, and he's inside the 35 for another Jet first down. The throw this time goes to James, and he's inside the 10 and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning, and with your score 14-6, and the Jets threatening again to score before halftime, trying to make sure that the Bills are down by 2 scores yet again. Some wonderful footage from the Toyota pylon cam. Now at the 5-yard line. And the Jets put it in the end zone. Crowell is stopped at the 5. 2nd and goal. Montgomery takes it around the side, and he is in there for the score. His first rushing touchdown of the afternoon, and only his 4th of the season. So you can understand why he's savoring this one. You see on the replay, Richard Rodgers getting a block on Vontae Davis, and into the end zone goes Montgomery. Back on the sideline, Edmonds and Lawson trying to determine what is going on why they can't stop the Jets from scoring. Now Brennan in the shotgun. Throws complete to Corey Coleman out to the 40-yard line, and the Bills trying to get some points on the board yet before halftime, and Brennan is sacked. David Bass making the play in the backfield, and a timeout is taken by the Bills. Now 3rd and 18. McCoy gets it and goes up the middle for a very short gain. Giving the ball back to the Jets with 30 seconds left on the clock. Roberts makes the catch out past the 30, and there's a flag on the play. And it is going to be a face mask penalty against Buffalo. Thomas Graham is guilty of the infraction. Darnold throws an interception. Micah Hyde into Jet territory and tackled inside the 40 at the 38 with 11 seconds left on the clock. Darnold trying to get it to Robbie Anderson again. I don't even think he saw Micah Hyde, or else I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have thrown that ball. Brennan at the 38, back to pass, throws complete inside the 30 for a first down with 6 seconds left. Caleb Sturgis comes out for a 43-yard field goal, and it's down the middle. And that brings us to halftime with your score, 21-9. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm trying to figure out how the Jets are scoring all these points, regardless of the fact that they're basically a one-dimensional offense. I know that the defense has played really well. Hey, Eurocat baby, did Coach Dale have any comments on that?
He did, Husker, and it seems that Buffalo is loading up against the run and trying to win that way. The only problem is that they're leaving the pass open way too often, and Sam Darnold is taking advantage of that. He said that Sam has had trouble taking care of the football, and they try to game plan around that. But the defense has risen to the occasion more than once and only let the Bills have field goals instead of touchdowns. He's going to try to implement a little different blocking scheme for the running game to be successful. But as long as the Bills load up against the run, the pass may be more advantageous. It should be noted that left tackle Jack Willig has broken a couple of ribs, is out for the game, and most likely will not see action for a few weeks as he heals. That could impact the blocking scheme that Coach Dale was talking about, so that's something to look for. Now on the opposite side, Coach Golden said that the defensive front of the Jets is getting way too much pressure on his quarterback. He said they have to start winning some battles in the trenches, or they're going to have a rough time maintaining a consistent scoring drive. He understands that loading the box for the run may be problematic, but he feels that making the Jets a one-dimensional team is the way to go over the course of the entire game. They just need to put a little more pressure on Darnold and force him to make a few more mistakes, and they should be good.
Thank you for that report, and it should be real exciting finding out how the second half unfolds, because the Jets seem satisfied with not having a running threat, and the Bills seem focused on shutting down what the Jets deem as non-essential. Wild stuff here. We'll be right back for the second half kickoff. Welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium and further coverage of the Jets and the Bills. Here is Sam Darnold leading the way, 14 of 24 for 264 yards already in the first half. Back to pass again. Throws complete. Patterson out to the 41-yard line. First down, Jets. Now Montgomery on a counter play. Goes up the hash marks and has a first down, and there is a flag on the play again. And I think it's a holding call. And that is going to bring it back because it's against Mitch Morse. And Darnold goes down in the backfield. Third-year linebacker Matt Milano getting in the backfield. 3rd and 26. Pass this time goes out to Patterson, but he is short and cannot move the sticks. 4th and 6. Locke Edwards kicks this one away, bounces inside the 10. Oh! Buster screen just about downs it inside the 1. But as it stands, they go 3 and out, and the Jets have it again. Out to the 30-yard line. Robbie Anderson catches it for first down. He's now up to 5 catches and 95 yards. Back to pass again, and Anderson catches it yet again for another first down. Montgomery tries to go up the middle, does not even get out of the backfield. 2nd and 15. The throw complete to Anderson, and first down inside Bill territory at the 46. Another pass to Tomlinson, complete, and he has another first down to the 35. Montgomery heads left, and he is stopped cold. Jerry Hughes getting to him for a 4-yard loss. The pass this time is complete to Anderson. Doesn't get the first down, so on comes Jason Myers for a 43-yard field goal, and it's up and good. 24-9 is your score. Buffalo out of the shotgun. Brennan ready to pass and hits McCoy in the backfield, and he only has a 4-yard gain. Collins heads up the hash marks and has a first down, and that is probably going to bring us, no, it will bring us to the end of the third quarter with your score 24-9. Brennan in the backfield gets sacked. Jordan Jenkins makes the tackle back at the 22. Now 2nd and 16. Brennan throws over the middle, complete to McCoy for a short gain. 3rd and 10. Brennan throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Corey Coleman. Now the Jets from their own 36. Back to pass. Darnold throws, complete to James, and he's inside Bill territory, but there is a flag on the play. I think it was face mask, yes. And who is the guilty party? Jordan Poyer couldn't help but reach up and grab a little mask. Darnold back to pass, throws, complete to Robbie Anderson down at the 1-yard line. Montgomery tries to make it in the end zone, can't do it. And Leggett finally powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. The former tight end turned fullback makes the power play into the end zone. For this, just his 2nd touchdown of the season, and gives the Jets a commanding 31-9 lead. Now to the shotgun. Brennan back to pass, throws a screen pass to Shady McCoy, and he's out to the 29-yard line. 3rd and 6. Brennan back to pass, hits McCoy over the middle, and he has the first down. Tackled at the 38. With 4.5 minutes left to go in the game, the pass over the middle is complete to Grant, and he's down to the 35-yard line. 3rd and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, the pass is broken up. Marquise Flowers making the diving deflection. 4th and 10, they have to go for it. Brennan back to pass, throws complete to Benjamin, and he has the first down to the 13-yard line. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that connection. McCoy takes the handoff, from Brennan, and he gets inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, 3rd and 2. The pass is broken up. Jamal Adams in the end zone gets his hand on the ball. 4th and 2, and Charles Clay is all alone in the end zone. And he and Calico Peppers are celebrating in the end zone like they were really in this ball game. Who knows? Stranger things have happened on the gridiron. And there again we see the Toyota pylon cam. Some nice footage from that vantage point as Clay crosses over into the end zone. A 2-point conversion. Brennan back to pass. Clay cannot make it into the end zone. So it's 31-15 now. And the recovery is made on the onside kick by Seth Roberts at the 47-yard line. New York can't do anything with it, so they have to punt the ball back to the Bills. They have it at the 20-yard line, and it's a completed pass out to Kroom. 2nd and 1. The throw to Kroom again out to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Bills. 2nd and 10, and McCoy takes it up the numbers and is stopped by Kirkpatrick. 3rd and 12, and that one is thrown complete out to Ryan Grant on the right side for the 1st down. 3rd and 10 again, and that one is incomplete. Intended for Charles Clay and is just short. This one is complete over the middle. 1st down at the 31. Brennan lets it fly into the end zone, and it's caught. Kelvin Benjamin, touchdown, Bills. Man, did he have to go up for that one. That brings the score to 31-21. Benjamin going up and out, leaping just over the top of Dre Kirkpatrick for that catch. And now the Bills will go for 2. 31-21, and the ball is knocked away on the other side. Exact same play as earlier in the end zone, and that one is knocked away by Jamal Adams. Alexander makes the recovery of the onside kick at the 50-yard line. Darnold takes a knee, and this one is in the books. The Jets win at home 31-21 over the Bills. Well, all I can say is the Bills made it interesting at the end of the game. But I would imagine that the Jet play calling was with the understanding that they had the ball game well in hand. That they were able to put together a game like this is, well, quite frankly, I think it's absolutely amazing. And also kudos go out to the defense in this one because they held the Bills to 251 total offensive yards in this game. And as I said, the bulk of those yards came in the 4th quarter when the Jets knew they were relatively safe in winning the game. What really surprised me was that the Jets had negative yardage rushing the football in this game. That isn't to say that there weren't moments of outstanding play in this game, but as a whole, the rushing attack was, appalling. The blocking was just not there as a whole, and when it was, the backs were not in a good position to take advantage of the decent block that was thrown for them. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Sam Darnold didn't have an awful game this week throwing the ball. 63% complete for 410 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a passer rating that was over 100. Can we stop there, please? Can we stop? I don't want to look at the other aspects of his game. Oh, okay. Well, the show must go on, right? Fortunately for him, a fumble doesn't count against your touchdown to interception ratio, so he had a plus game today. Let's just skip the rushing stats, shall we? What a train wreck. The top 3 receivers had outstanding performances, though. If Robbie Anderson keeps going like this, he'll have no problem being the number 1 receiver come the end of the season. 9 catches for 162 yards is one of the reasons that the Jets got it done on the field today. Now, the defense. I could hardly believe they held Shady and company to just 45 yards on the ground. Noting that New York's strength is not their rush defense, I would say that they came up big in this one. Once again, Avery Williamson showed why he is a beast in the middle of the field. 10 total tackles, 2 for a loss, and 1 of those a sack on Brennan. Marquise Flowers and Steven Nelson came in with 5 apiece for second place. No interceptions today, but Brennan did get sacked 4 times and was pressured plenty more. No picks is a testament to how good Chance Brennan is. He may not get the protection that he needs now, but I'm sure that's going to come in time. He just has to survive until then. Up next for the Jets are travel plans. They take on the team that is at the top of the heap in the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big Ben has fallen off just a bit from earlier in the season and is currently in 18th place for passing yards. Extraordinary halfback Le'Veon Bell is out for the next 3 weeks with a foot fracture and has been out for the past 3 weeks. So Robert Kelly out of Tulane is being plugged into his position. That, I think, is forcing Ben to pass the ball a little more, so hence his numbers are going down a bit. What could be a clue is that the Steelers have the number 1 rushing offense in the NFL, and without Bell's running ability, Pittsburgh has lost 2 of its last 3 games. One of those was against these Bills that we just beat. Question is, can the Jets take advantage of that whole situation? The New York defense has improved a bit, and Robert Kelly will face the number 13 rush defense in the league. But I feel that the Jet number 1 pass defense is definitely up to the challenge. The Steeler defense is really good at number 5 overall, but it looks to be another tough week for the non-existent running game of the Jets. This should be a good one, folks. That's going to bring to a close this week's presentation of the New York Jets franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and remember to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of new videos as they come out. In a game that once again saw Darnold throw only 1 interception and fumble the ball once, the Jets were still able to put up some significant offensive points. This game they passed their way to a big win over the Bills, but this was against the number 20 pass defense, and the Steelers have the number 13 pass defense. A little bit better. Darnold will need to have a much better game if the Jets have any aspirations of winning that one. Can he get it done understanding that he fumbles one and throws a pick at least every single week? Will the defense be able to take advantage of the Steelers' loss of their star running back? A motivating factor is that the Jets need a win to stay in front of both Buffalo and New England in the division standings. Can they do it? To find out, be with us for the Jets and the Steelers, and until I see you in Pittsburgh's Heinz Field. For Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.